Well, I hit the right button to stop it, but then when I went back on, I hit the wrong button. And so that kind of left. I'm going to try to merge these two. I don't know how to do it yet, but I'll try to work on it. But anyway, so, well, that's the male. And I'll just put that on as the male. And this is me. I have been working very hard on project bags. And I wanted to show you. This is the ladybug bag. Isn't that pretty? It has the glitter on it and stuff. And I did it in the red, and it's so colorful. Isn't it colorful? And I made this into the reversible one, so you can have it on red, or you can have it on the ladybug. I believe I have sold one of the ladybugs, but I don't think the second one. I think the other one is spoken for and one is not. And so I did this one. See, I like the large ones because I don't know about you, but when you start off with just a little bit, and then I like I like a bag that I can put all my yarn in for that project, and then as the project gets larger, then I can keep it all into one bag. And then I made, just for the heck of it, I wanted to see how this would work, and I actually padded this inside, but this is the owls on this side and the sort of pink gingham on that side. And then I used the blue to stripe it with. And then I put that, um, the stuff that I got at Walmart, oh, a couple months ago when it was like $1 for a couple yards or whatever. But I put that inside and it's so soft inside. So then I put the red ribbon, I put red ribbon with it. Oops, there. That cinches it right up, and then you can have your yarn come out. But I thought that was cute. This is not spoken for, so if anybody's interested, let me know. But I just thought that was just really cute. But it's nice and padded, and I like that. So that one is done, and I did. This is the other ladybug. I believe this is the one that I've sold, and I did this one with ribbon, with red ribbon, with the red interior. But I just think it just came out so pretty, didn't it? I just love this ladybug. Love it, love it, love it. And I got, ooh, this is this is the sunflower one. This one has already been promised to someone. But I am now going to the Walmart in Venice, and they have more of this material. So I'm going to go stock up on this because I have so many requests for it. So I thought I had finished more than this. Maybe I didn't bring them all in. Well, maybe because I don't have them all. Okay, so that's kind of like what I was doing yesterday. Um, doing bags. Doing bags, not doing much crocheting, which is unbelievable. But I had a lot of administrative stuff to do yesterday. And today I got paid, and today is pay bill day, and get my hair cut and run that errand. Then I'll come home, and I got 5 more bags all cut and ready to rock and roll out on my trusty sewing machine. Boy, am I getting old. Boy, I don't like seeing that. Ugh. Getting all flabby and stuff. Aren't we getting old? Aren't I getting old? Yep, guess I am. Well, I'm gonna say adieu because I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run and do this errand to get that fabric. Tomorrow I go to the oncologist. So we've been interrupted. Oh, my visitor was Penny from across the hall, and she's checking on me. She said that my car wasn't in my regular handicap space. It was down a bit because when I came home, some out of state uh, big old van or something was parked there, so I didn't get to park in my regular space. And she was worried about me because she didn't see my car, and so on and so forth. So that's okay. So we're okay. Everybody's okay. So I am going to do my errand, and I showed you my. I just don't have any finished products to show you besides the ones that I've been sewing. But I'll get some more sewing done. And then I told Cheryl, excuse me, I'm sorry, that's rude. I didn't take a morning nap, so but I'll take a little afternoon nap. That always gets my spirits going. Anyway, I told Cheryl that I'm gonna, if everybody likes sewing, I might do a week of sewing, 1 week of sewing, and then the following week all crocheting. But then I sew during the day, and then maybe crochet at night because from crocheting my feet, the ankle gets so swollen. I mean that it hurts. Um, the left one seems to stay pretty swollen. I didn't I didn't take my water pill today because um, I didn't want to have an accident, especially if I'm going to be in the car and driving to Wally's in Venice to get that fabric. I was, afraid I might have an accident. I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Ooh, it's like being a baby. It's like we're going back instead of forward. Isn't it unreal? Isn't it unreal? My goodness. Life is just strange, isn't it? Oh my gosh. We start out wearing diapers and we end wearing diapers. I'm not wearing diapers. No, I'm not wearing diapers. But I just don't want to have an accident. So, let me put this here. So that's all that I've been doing is sewing, and I'll get you guys requests. I'll send you emails, and we'll get. And I will tell you something that I've been mulling over with a few of my crochet sisters. Um, well, with one Wendy, I guess. With one, I guess. I can't. Well, a couple. I don't know. But anyway, someone has suggested that I make muumuus. Yeah, something like this. Simple, little V-neck or whatever, something like the one. I like the plain open V-neck like this. Um, and so I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking about it. Someone said that there's not really a YouTuber out there that offers something like that, especially for us ladies that like to sit around and crochet. Who wants to sit around in shorts and underwears and bras and all that stuff? Not me. You know, I I want to put my muumuu on. So I'm thinking of I've got one. One size fits all is great, except that's not true. One size doesn't fit all. But so I'm thinking of doing. I have a tester for the medium large, and then extra large up to the plus size. I need a tester for that, but that would be me because that's where I am. But she's going to be my medium to large tester. Um, I don't. I have to do some research, and I'll look today and see if I find some fabric that I could. That's kind of inexpensive that I could use as a tester. For the two. Now I like my muumuus. Muumuus are long, mostly. Some are shorter, but you can make them tea length, um, or longer or shorter. So I'm going to just play around and see what I can come up with. And it's not different styles or anything. It's one style. I don't think I could handle the stress of trying to do different styles and stuff. But I figured I could do two sizes. So you can let me know in the comments below if you think it's a good idea or if you're interested in it or whatever. Um, now I when I first started wearing muumuus, I said, well, I want one from Hawaii, right? So if you go online and you look under muumuus and Hawaiian muumuus, and you'll find that those suckers are like over $100 for just a muumuu, and I mean a plain muumuu, like what I'm wearing now. So that's when I started kind of making my own, and I must have now probably about 5 or 6 that I zipped up myself. I don't put a lot of time in them. I just zip them up. I just run them through. I don't measure. Well, I do measure to make sure everything's even and stuff like that. But I mean, I don't sit there and go 45 inches here, 32 inches here. I don't do that shit. Excuse me. I just do it, and it works out. I mean, with the kitty cat one, I didn't have any problems with that. But that particular, the one that I made for me, um, I think that was one size fits all, and that fit me. I think it would fit anybody. But I'll start out trying to do a smaller version of my large version, because even the larger version that I make, like my other one, would fit up to 4, 5 X plus, whatever 4 plus or whatever, because I like them roomy. I like to sit down and be roomy. I don't want to be something pulling on me. That's just me. So, what do you guys think? Let me know. If you're the moo, some people aren't moo type. Some people just like to wear shorts and stuff like that, and that's fine. I mean, that I think it's great. But I find that as you age, and if you have fibro or rheumatoid arthritis or any of those kind of illnesses, that you want something that's loose and is comfortable and that you could sit around in all day. So that's just something that I'm mulling around. What am I doing? I have no idea. But we'll give it a try. It's like making these bags. I mean, I'm just having fun doing them. Uh, I enjoy doing them. If somebody wanted me to make them a tailored suit or something, I'd say jump off the lake. I mean, just plain Jane, not my Jane, but plain, Jane things. That's what we go for. Something comfortable, something plain, something we can throw on. I mean, you want to run to the bus, to the to the mailbox, you throw a moo on and you go. Whether you're dressed or not, you just throw a moo on and you go. You don't have to worry about underwear, all that stuff, all that junk. You just go. So yeah, so that's what I've been mulling around on. Here I am in my, you know, my receding years, and I'm doing all this stuff. Y'all are keeping me busy. Linda's providing me with all this wonderful stuff. I I have the thing that runs the LED light is charging up, so I'm going to experiment tonight and put that on when it gets dark, and then I'll try the light and everything. Get ready for the Friday Night Live. So that's just about it. Can't think of anything else. Boy, I tell you. Yep. Every time I sit down in this chair to video, I get all stuffy. Now, I haven't been stuffy all morning. Now I'm starting to get stuffy. I'll get up, I'll go do my things, come back, and it doesn't bother me. It's just the old body saying I want to be stuffy this morning. And I love the ideas. I love all your ideas. I like the idea of stringing ribbon or, crocheting a row of string and putting the cards on that way. I love that idea. Um, and I love it. I love that idea. And I'm going to work on that too. I don't know when. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm so rude. But anyway, so I didn't watch. I see Z made a blanket. She came on and she's trying. She's trying to stay calm and she's having more flare ups, as she said in her comments of her RA. Um, but it sounds like she's trying to help herself, and that's wonderful. You've got to have a balanced life, especially if you're working and you're playing. Your home life, your work. You got to have an even. It's got to be even. You can't have stress in both places. You got to get down, and you got to. Now at my house, it's like this all the time. Nothing. I don't let anything upset me. I just try to go with the flow. That's the best way to handle it. Because I can't stand stress. I hate it. And if I find that what I'm doing now with this channel, I'll start making steps to um, bring it down. But so far everything's no pressure from anyone about getting things to them. They know that I try to go to the post office once or twice a week, usually Monday and Friday. It depends because I make a lot of stuff on the weekends. I am going through crochet withdrawal, and I figured out what Miss Linda did. She sent me all that beautiful. You saw I got it up here. Whoops. Whoops, 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 whoops. See that basket there? That's all that paint box yarn. And also I had red paint box, and that's in there too. So I have all that colorful paint box. All right. And you're probably saying, well, what is it, Billie? I'll tell you what it is. Look at that. That tooth. I keep trying to pull it forward. It keeps, I guess, the shifting of my teeth, when your bones start to age. Anyway, so I had looked at Zen and Rogers, and she had done this tote bag. You could call it a purse, tote bag, whatever you want to call it. And there are made out of granny squares. And she did it in a row, and she did it as you went along. And so that would be new for me. So I said that I'd like, I want to make that. Next thing I know, I get all this paint box yarn. And then she sent me a picture of handles that she's sending me, which are like the handles that Zen and Rogers use. And I don't know why it didn't go in my, didn't click right away. But now I know what she was doing. She was sending me everything to make that tote bag with. And I might have enough to do 2 tote bags. So we will see, Miss Linda. Payback is hell, they say. In this case, payback is heaven. And you'll get yours. You wait and see. But she's my guardian angel, and I love her to death. Never met her. All of our relationship has been on YouTube. Some emails. That's it. But I just love her. I really do. Anyway, I thank everybody for all the stuff that you sent today. I'm going to just make this 2 videos. That'll be easier and it won't take so long. I don't understand this damn YouTube. I just don't understand it. The other day, I made a video. It was about 20 minutes. And I don't know if it was earlier this week or I think it was maybe the weekend. Yeah. It was pretty long, I think. So I went to download it. And I don't do any editing or anything like that. That would just take too much brain power. And, don't have a lot of that. So, I went to download it. And I think it was a long one too. It took 15 minutes. And downloaded and ready to go. Then I go and do a shorter one, and it takes an hour and 15 minutes. I don't understand them. I don't know if it's where you fall. I don't know if it's like where you fall in line, or what they got going on, or if they're out to lunch, or they're playing around, they're having an affair in the room next door. I don't know what they're doing. But it doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. There's a lot of things about YouTube that could be improved, I think. And they've got all that money, they've got all that talent, and some of it I don't know. Oh, my little plant fell over. Get back up there. There you go. So, yeah, so I just get so confused. I really do. And then they have all this, excuse me, my nose itches now. Somebody must be talking about me, or am I going to get money or something? Something like that. So anyway, then there's, when you go into the comment section, and so that you can see all your comments and you can comment on it or check your little heart. Sometimes my hands just hurt so bad. I just hit the heart. Sometimes I might say a quick little yes or no, or whatever. And then they have a little thing up in the right hand corner, and it shows that there's like 24 notices or whatever. You click on that and you go down about 6, and then it says click for more. You click for more, nothing happens. One day it works, and 99% of the time it doesn't work. So, these things, and then they're working on making all of the other programs a little for the YouTubers to look at and analyze and all that stuff. And they're doing a new thing on that. And I'm going, well, fix the old one before you do a new one. That just doesn't make. Why fix something that's not broken? That's what I don't understand. Why put all your time into that? Why don't you go and take care of these? I guess YouTube and Facebook. I don't know. Facebook. I don't know if they're the same people or not, but it drives me crazy. All these people that come in, like in Facebook, they want to be your friend, and you look at it, some guy that you've never heard of before wants to be your friend, and you look, and he has one picture, and that's him in his uniform, and he's in, I don't know, Timbuktu somewhere, and no pictures, no information on him, and he's got a funny name, and he's a colonel or something. I'm going, what? There's people in there that I think are being sent and set up by other countries, and I don't like it. And you can get rid of. Boy, am I rampant or what? I'm just babbling like a brook. But I get so after all the years that I worked for a company that did software and hardware and all the things that I learned in all those years, and I'm looking at, you don't, why, you've got all the information there, why do you want to improve that? Why don't you go to things that really are important? You know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean, don't you? Anyway, I guess I'm talking to the podcasters most of them. And then I joined the monetary thing, where every time there's an ad on your thing, you get so much money. So I told Cheryl, I said, the first $100 that I get, I'm going to get a maid. I'm going to have some maids come in here and clean I'm just going to have somebody clean my house. So, that's why a lot of people, I'm just doing it because it does give me a little extra income. But otherwise, it doesn't mean anything to me. And, is this so crooked? What was I saying? Anyway, that's some of the behind scenes stuff that you guys don't see, that we as podcasters have to to do, and a lot of things that you have to updates and all that stuff, and realize what you're doing and what you're saying and what you can do, what you can't do, and most people do it anyway. I mean, um, there's some things that everybody does now that it says that you're not supposed to do, but they do it, and so you don't want to get kicked off if you do it. So I personally, but something happened to Cheryl, and we were talking about um, when I show you my bags and cozies and stuff like that, that I always say go send me an email, and we'll discuss it, and I'll tell you what the monetary amount is and how we would do it on PayPal and all that stuff. And but pay YouTube is saying that you can't advertise. I mean, you can sell your stuff as long as you use it through YouTube, but you can't send them to an outside source like Etsy or Ravelry or something like that. It's something you should check up on. I mean, if they do an audit and go through everybody's account and see what's going on, they might, they say they're going to cut you off or something. So it's something that we all should read up on. I will double check all that on what Cheryl had said that they had told her, YouTube. So I'll check on that too, because you have to really kind of know the ins and outs of all this stuff and what's happening, because it is a communicating tool. It's like, it should be like TV and FCC. What, Congress needs to get a hold of this YouTube and Facebook stuff and regulate it like they do everything else, because of what's happened in the past and what might happen in the future. And to keep these buggers off of here, these little trolls and stuff like that. I mean, I had a real bad one on live, and thank God the girls caught him, but he was saying all kinds of nasty stuff using foul language, and I don't abide that. And I didn't even recognize it because I'm looking at everybody's chat and what they're saying, and I'm way behind, so I'm scooting up. So I didn't even see some of it. Finally, I got a couple of the girls to moderators with a wrench or whatever. They went in and zapped them. They're good at that too. But see, that's a shame. That should not be allowed at all. So, and I don't know why people do that. It doesn't make any sense. They're just sick people, I guess. Anyway, I've been rambling on about the ins and outs of old YouTube. Now, I love YouTube. Now, don't get me wrong. I love it. I watch all the podcasters. I watch the toenail stuff and Toe Bro and the Pimple Popper. I watch. I love watching these people that are creative. Jody's. She does great crafts and stuff. Knitting. I like the knitting shows. Um, Gosh, I really used to love the infected cysts and stuff like that. But they don't have that anymore. I think they cut all of that out. I love the gooey, gooky stuff. But I tell you, I'm not going to let my toes go. You look at some of the stuff that, I mean, I know they can't help it because, well, I have neuropathy. So I can't feel a lot that's going on in my feet, except the nerves part. But, hey, there's some nasty feet. It's terrible. I don't mean to laugh, but it's sad, really. There's some nasty feet. We have to be careful with our feet. We have to. So, yeah, in fact, this morning I cut a couple toenails. I was just checking. I'm supposed to check in between my toes and always dry them. It's because, neuropathy, you never know what's going to happen and you don't even feel it. One time there was one of those little tacks, those little teeny tacks that you put in the wall or whatever. And I never go barefoot. Never. I take my shoes off my flip flops right there before I get in the tub. When I get out of the tub after I dry my feet on the rug, then I put them back in my shoes to do the rest of whatever I have to do, clean myself and all that. But I never go barefoot. So anyway, so one of the hardware I have hardwood, not hardwood floors, but uncarpeted area in the kitchen and the dining room. So I'm walking, all of a sudden I hear this tick, tick, tick. And I turned my shoe upside down, and there it was, one of those little tacks that stuck into the bottom of my shoe. Now, I could have stuck that in the bottom of my foot, and I wouldn't have even known it. So you have to be real careful. But if you're diabetic, if any of you are diabetic, keep an eye on your feet and your toes. Please. You just, I just, I think as we get older, and I notice a lot of people that are like in nursing homes or in assisted living places where they have somebody taking care of them. Those people don't look at their feet. It's unbelievable. This one woman, she must have been close to 100 years old. She's in the hospital now with some kind of a breathing problem, whatever. Her toenails had grown and grown, like looped over, and was growing into her skin. Because your skin is going to start surrounding all that nail. And then you can't cut, you don't know what's skin and what's nail. So keep your toenails cut. Isn't this a terrible subject? Keep your toenails cut and check your feet. Make sure you don't get any sores or anything. I mean it now. You guys check your feet. It's very important because that's what gets you around. You know, it does. It gets you from one place from A to B, right? Some of us. I mean, with a walker or a cane or whatever you need your feet. So take care of your feet. Yeah, Mama, I can hear y'all out there now. Yeah, Mama, I'll take care of my feet. Well, I don't have any kids. I gotta protect you guys. You young kids, you watch your feet and your toes. You gotta take care of your toes. See, and you cover them up with socks and tennis shoes all the time. They get hot and sweaty and all that stuff. You gotta watch your feet. And if you don't look at your toes, I don't know how anybody could not look at your toes. How do you wear shoes if your toes get long and start curling around? Some of them curl up and over, and the hammer toes and the hammer, all those funny looking nails that grow funny and everything. And then people get these, what do you call them? Where the toenail get these inflamed. They have to have the toenails cut off and burned, and so they won't grow. Won't grow ingrown toenails. There we go. We got it now. Ingrown toenails. Watch those suckers. Watch how you cut your toenails. Cut them straight across. Don't cut them down at an angle, because those suckers will go different directions. Right, Rosie? Rosie's coming in. She can't get up here because I got all the boxes that I just opened. So, so that's my lecture. Watch those toes, guys. Oh, I'm telling you, watch the toes. And if you've got an elderly family member or a friend, check their toes. When you visit them, check their toes, because people don't even look at their toes. Their poor little toes are all growing funny like they need to be cut. I'm worried about everybody's toes. Oh my gosh, I'm losing it, I guess. But that I watch them. You never know. Unbelievable what happens. Corns, and warts on your feet. Get those suckers cut out. Go to a podiatrist. Don't try to do it yourself. You should see some of the stuff that people try to do themselves, and it ain't going to happen. You go to a professional and get it done. Okay, that's all I got for today. Take care of your feet and your toes. Right, Rosie? She's trying to figure out how to get up here. Because I got stuff on both sides. She can't jump. She's not good at jumping. Unless she really, oh, she's so cute. God, she's cute. Everybody says hi, Rosie. And she yawns. She's my Rosie. She's just like her mama. She yarns. Well, I better get going because I want to get my errands done before it gets too late. And don't want to fight traffic. So I'm going to go to Venice and I will talk to you good people later. Take care of yourself. Okay? Oh, yep. It's all snow. Look at me. All right. Take care of your toes and keep crocheting. Don't let those toes get bad. I mean it. I mean it. Now, you guys check your loved one's toes. I know you're saying, God, she's crazy. Oh, yeah. But at least you're aware now. Check your toes and your feet. Goodbye. I'm leaving now. Right, Rosie? We're going now. Bye, everybody. See you later.